I am moving. One moment, please. Sire, one moment, please. Ah, sell it all? Give any of it? Sorry, I'm checking some stuff out. Checking on Heaven's Door. Ah, there it is. All right. From the top. Oh god damn it, lady. Come on up. I needs you. Down here. That's hot. Oh, that cancels. God, I've been having loading issues all day. So, I'm trying to pick some stuff up from my retainer first. There we go, young lady. Yes, fine. Reassign. Reassign. Right. I'm gonna keep you. Right. Right, let's go talk to the Ananta. I don't think that's... Yeah, wait, where are you? No. Oh, there. people doing the grand adventure, Tataru's grand endeavor. It's over there, so trying to see how long this will be. Hoping it's not too long. Also, I should do like optional dungeons on stream soon. Where are you? Young lad?
Ah, Master Tia. Hancock sent me to look for you. I'm glad to have found you. So close by. He said he needs to meet with you, but what wasn't clear on details. I suppose he'd rather explain it to you in person. Would you mind taking a moment to speak with him? He's over at the harbor. Thank you. Just make your way to Pier 2, if you please. I'll let Hancock know he can find you there.
What a nice lad. Here too. Oh, over here. Oh, I should work on my portraits. You know what? I want to work on my ninja. Well, I'll do that off stream. Waiting for that weird old man, young man, that weirdo. Weirdo. Gudrak, my friend. Good to see you again. Thank you for coming to meet me, though I confess that I knew you would. You are such a agreeable sort. Always ready to help your friends and close acquaintances. What do you want? Oh, there's no need for such facial expressions. My request is a straightforward one. As it happens, I've been asked to escort a few members of the Alamegan resistance on a tour of Kugane. It seems they are interested in seeing the fortification that has allowed Hingashi to survive as an isolationist nation for so long. I've never met them, and it occurs to me that the presence of someone such as yourself, who has an established rapport with the resistance, might smooth our introduction. What say you? If I just have to stand there, fine. Drake's more optimistic. I just don't like Hancock. Good to hear. Precisely as they'll be here any moment. By my estimation, they should have disembarked just about now. Aha! And right I am. Esteemed members of the Resistance, welcome to Kugane. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hancock of the East Ardenard Training Company, and I will be your guide to this fair city.
I appreciate your coming to meet us. I am Alpa, captain of the Valodina Gatekeepers. And I am Jolina, Alpa's second in command. Please Pleasure to meet you. Is that you, Gudrak? Fancy meeting you here, of all places. What a pleasant surprise. Are you here to show us around?
Now that is an excellent proposal, Miss Ulpa. I am certain the two of you would feel more at ease seeing the city with someone you know. Don't you agree, Gudrak? In that case, I shall leave the role of guide to you. Meanwhile, I can secure accommodations for our guests.
I get the feeling that you didn't have much choice there. Sorry about this. If it's alright, I'd like to visit the castle first. I'm eager to see its fortifications.
I am Kabuto.
Oh, this also adds to Kaguyama. Got it. Impressive. Impressive, visually speaking. Anyhow. And over here. It's beautiful. It does look nice, but I can't imagine it's much use. I can't imagine it much use as a fortress. Too decorative.
What unusual attire. I can see you are not a native of Kugane. May I ask where you hail from? By the kami! The tale is real. Are you a mermaid?
Don't be absurd. Don't be absurd. Absurd. I'm no mermaid. I'm an Ananta. There are many like Alpa and Alamigo, our homeland. There's no need to be alarmed.
As you are so you are of a Western race then. Pardon me, I jump to conclusions. It can be somewhat dull guarding the gate here, particularly as only an utter fool would try and break in. So I sometimes let my imagination get the better of me.
It's alright. No offense taken, but if you moment, would you mind telling us more about this castle? I am curious. As to how a single guard at the gate is sufficient to keeping it secure.
Of course, I am no expert, but I will gladly teach you what I know, considering it an apology for my rudeness. The center keeps the towers above us is of a complex and strategically made, incorporating myriad defense elements. As you can see, the most prominent part of the facade features regular openings from which to unleash a variable hail of arrows or musket rounds. We call them sama, and they make it nigh on impossible for an enemy to approach from the front. Similarly, those unlucky souls who accept to scale the walls are like to be met by tumbling boulders or boiling oil, released by those manning the many barristers mattresses. Should one, however, somehow manage to infiltrate the castle proper, he would find it a trial to not to get out again. The pathways inside are like a maze by design.
To think something could be so elegant in both form and function. I'm impressed.
All that said, the castle has been taken before. Not too long ago, an unscrupulous sort named Kagayama and his underling managed to sneak in during one of the Bugyo's galleons, taking advantage of the stream of people entering the castle, which mainly goes to show that all the clever defenses in the world means nothing if you fail to check who's coming through the front gate.
A most instructive tale. Thank you.
I have a feeling. I had a feeling that I would find you here. Your accommodations are ready. Surely, since your journeys are as long or a long one, I recommend that you stop for a soak in Kugane's famed hot springs before you continue your sightseeing. I can personally vouch for their effectivity in soothing body and soul. In that case, how could we refuse? That settles it then. Just make your way to Bukairo Inn at your leisure. I will return to the Ruby Bazaar, but I ensured that you will find everything in order.
My first thing in hot springs. I hope you'll join us, Kudrak.
She really is like a fairy tale. Oh, mate, come to life. The other bathers are in for a surprise. Bathers, even.
Right, I'm gonna put on a swimsuit because maybe I'm gonna appear there in fully clothed things, and I don't want. I'm using the new setting because I like the new setting. Want a headband? Oh God. I probably went past the closer one.
Dongo.
The inn is spectacular. I've never seen anything like it. And to think that we can just go right in? I wish I could show it to Gales. And though it might be safer not to. Anyways, Jolamine went inside to change ages ago. But it doesn't seem like she's coming out anytime soon. She does wear an awful lot of armor. Why don't we have a look around while we wait for her? There's no harm in that, right?
Oh, the mighty Toro.
Seeing it has only made me want to get in more. Jolamine won't mind if we meet underwater, right? Right? Let's go. Unless you need some time to change into your bathing suit as well. I heard it's customary to own one. At least in Kugane.
Don't worry, I came prepared.
It's raining.
This feels wonderful. I'm so glad we came to Ingashi.
It is nice to properly relax once in a while.
Look there, it's a mum. Look there, is that a mermaid? The tail of those scales, unmistakably a mermaid. I can't believe they've been real this whole time. And right here in our hot springs. This is ridiculous. I'm clearly no fish.
I suppose people who've never seen an Ananta just don't know what else to look for, make of you.
It's very, very...
Well, I never. Mermaids in the bath. Did someone say mermaid? What's this, a seeker? And one with most unfortunate features at that.
Not as unfortunate as your manners, and I would say something about the creepy mask, but I reckon the face beneath it is even worse.
Now, am I meant to believe that you don't recognize me? Nazan Jab. You certainly have the look of an Eosian, but perhaps my legacy has not yet reached whatever drab little corner of the realm you call home. Yes, on closer inspection, I can see that our Far Eastern friend simply mistook serpent for fish. Not that it matters for my purpose, of course. I can hardly believe that I came upon a convincing substitute as so soon.
That's enough of your leering. What are you doing? Get your hands off of me.
What are you doing? Get your hands off of me.
Oppa? I swear you're master mania if you do anything to help.
It's funny, I thought only to make a bit of coin on my travel through this foreign land, but it seems the beastmen and I are simply meant to be. In any case, I'll be helping myself to this one. I welcome a challenge, so feel free to hunt me down if you can. It's poor because it starts already.
Hells, take that. Nyazna. And what is he anyways? I can't believe he managed to snatch Alpo right out of under us. Now's not the time. Our first priority needs to be tracking them down. Thankfully, if the locals reactions are so far are any to go by, I'm sure they stood out. We can start by asking around.
Oh. Hello there, good sirs.
Emokote? Madam, I'm afraid I don't quite know what you mean. Oh, right. I'm talking with someone with ears like mine. Male. A bit odd in the face area. They must have been behaving strangely to you. Does that ring a bell? Ah, yes, your folk are called Mikote. I've seen quite a few of you around Kugane of late. And there was a man fitting the description over by the short pier, when I passed by not too long ago. I guess we're headed to seaside then. Thanks for your help.
I need to do that. I need to do that. Do I have the armor? Yes, I do. Good.
The Mukute before you is slumbering vigorously. Though he seems to be in a bad way, he is unmistakably alive, and will probably survive without your intervention. This is not what I was expecting in the variable ways. Now that we've found him, I suppose we ought to make sure that he doesn't die. We're going to need him to wake up first, though. I don't know, maybe poking him in the face? Slash poke. And you're sure he's already dead? He's not already dead? In that case, we'll have to get creative. And I have just the thing. Well, he does anyway. Just as I thought. He never leaves home without his mask. Mark? What's the L in Roman numeral? I keep forgetting. Mark 42 grenades. I suppose he took time of removing some of the powder after his prior experience, so they should be safe enough. Alarm 1 in his general direction, would you? I'll stand back a bit, just in case.
I believe I believe I'm at last truly grasp the meaning of the phrase a rude awakening. Which is to say, ow. Look, make no mistake, I'm delighted to see you, Drek. But I would appreciate it if you would put a little more thought into your methods of greeting next time. I was having such a nice dream too. I can't say I expected quite that large of an explosion. I thought that for sure you'd remember to take the powder out this time. But why are you here anyways? Julamine? Your attire is rather less present than usual. Now that you mention it, I forgot to put my uniform back on. Oh no, didn't I? More importantly, though, we have a serious problem on our hands. Zihat, are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening. And definitely making a normal amount of eye contact. But never mind that. Alpa's been kidnapped. I saw her being carried away by a man with the most peculiar mask. You saw him? Yes. As it happens, I stowed away on your ship to get here, and that went perfectly smoothly thanks to... thank you very much, until you two disembarked and ran off, leaving me without a clue where to go. And I was wandering around aimlessly as one does. I saw the masked man and Alpa in tow. I called out to him and he hit me, without as much as a warning. Before I fully felt lost consciousness, however, I witnessed something vital. He and Alpa boarded a small boat. I'm positive they were headed out onto the sea. And there's nothing, a moment to waste. We'll board his ship at once. You two, Mazeth. Of course. I will never abandon Alpa in a time of need. In fact, I shall begin scanning the seas in search of a passing vessel that can carry us away. Right at this moment, feel free to, put on a coat while I do.
No, I'm not wearing clothes either. You ruined date night.
Just compliment her like a normal person. It's my first time seeing her wear anything but armor. What do you want from me? Just wait till I get my hands on that Nazal Jabe. At least we have some idea where he's heading with Alpa, thanks to the Mazet. I've decided to reward him by not pushing him into the sea, even though he's making it so very tempting. More importantly, where do we reckon we should start our search?
The Ruby Sea.
They likely passed by the Ruby Price. Well, what are we waiting for? Jolamin, where are you going?
God damn it. Let's see if this looks any good. It's not bad. Not bad. I'll keep it.
Oh, I could do the Dark Knight and have...
Nah, I'm gonna do a samurai. Okay, I'll go back and change into my swimsuit if she's still in... Oh, there we go.
Finding Appa is my first priority. What can't you tell?
Right. Now that we're here, let's split up and ask whether anyone has seen a mask, a cote, and a mermaid about.
An excellent plan, huh? It's nice to have everything back to normal.
This had better not be about my attire again. If you haven't noticed, Appa has been kidnapped by a masked maniac. So, go find some eyewitnesses before I change my mind about drowning you.
I never did get to tell her that her swimsuit was fetching. But at least I managed not to make a fool of myself. A man wearing a sinister mask? He certainly didn't pass through here. I would know. I've been looking out for suspicious people to fire at all day.
Oh my lord.
This is infuriating. No sign of any boat attended by brutish Makote, nor a whisper of one having passed by previously. Now I see why Jolamine is so annoyed.
Where is she, by the way? Oh, there she is. Let's talk to her.
Let me know if you here learn anything. Unlike some people, locating Appa is my only concern right now.
Let's mend my gear, though. Repair! I need to find one more guy, and where the hell is he? Help me, Mr. Monkey! Oh, there.
A suspicious man with a mermaid.
Haha. Very funny, you Westerner and your jokes.
Any luck? You too, huh? It seems we're headed at end here. I haven't the slightest idea what to do now, then.
Ugh.
What has he gotten himself into this time? Come on, Gudrak.
Aye, Lottie. See Lottie do, Lottie dee.
What is the meaning of this? First you burst out of the water like some sort of sea monster, and now you're threatening me with the blade? I don't even know who you are or what you are.
You know what you stole from me, but you shall come to regret it. Tsukumo is more precious than any treasure. Return him at once.
Help me, Gudrak. I've been beset by this, turtle man.
Man turtle? Turtle man? Gudrak, what a coincidence. What an odd coincidence. Or not a coincidence at all, since you two seem to know each other, in which case you have my apologies. I should not have drawn my blade without a preamble.
Think nothing of it. As for the future leader of the M tribe, I was not at all alarmed by your certain menacing advance. Not in the very least. I'm Mazet Tia. By the way, and any friend of Gudrak is a friend of mine.
I am honored to meet you. My name is Kabuto, and I lead the Blues Divine Circle.
My name is Jolamin. Omen. I'm with the Valentina gatekeepers in Alamega. Can I ask why you were at the point of securing Mazet?
In my haste I unfortunately mistook him for a thief, who recently snatched Tsukumo from my helmet.
What precisely is this Tsukumo? You seem rather keen on getting it back.
Tsukumo is my dearest companion and guide, one who walked beside me as a karakuri puppet blessed with a soul. He is now present. He is now present only as materia, but continues to watch over me.
Wait, wasn't Nazu holding something that looked an awful lot like materia while we saw him at the hot springs? Could that have been Tsukumo? If so, it would mean that he robbed Kabuto before kidnapping Alpa, and that we almost certainly can't find him on the Ruby Sea. But why not? If it were me, I wouldn't risk my prize being retaken by its rightful owner, and fending Kabuto off would be a sight most difficult with Alpa in tow. I put money on Mozilla having
made for land so quickly as possible.
A reasonable conclusion. Assuming he was headed for Othard, that the most direct route would have taken him through the village of Ishari.
To Ishari we go then. We'll follow your lead, Kabuto.
Indeed. We fly.
God, I really need to finish Tower.
How to be... Let's explain the situation. Perhaps I can start with Alpa. So Alpa is an Ananta. Wait. So an Ananta is a sort of person like a mermaid. But not really?
I must receive Tsukumo at all costs.
What a charming little fishing village. But now we were here for some relaxing sightseeing. But we have a village to catch and the captain's safe, so let's get to it. Meet me back here once you've gathered as much information as you can.
Still in part 2.
Suspicious man with a mermaid with him? No, there ain't no suspicious sort coming around our little village. And you'd pardon me for saying so, but it don't seem likely like that a mermaid would keep such company.
I haven't seen any mysterious man, but I can tell you that mermaids have been subject to some discussion around here as of late. You see, a local legend has it that somewhere out there, far from the sight of and grasp of ordinary men, are what we Hingans call the Three Wonders. Mermaid's flesh being one, is said to grant eternal life, but that for better or for worse. A few moons past, a young lady born to one of Kugane's oldest and wealthiest families proclaimed that should any gentleman presume to ask for her hand in marriage, she will accept nothing less than all three wonders as a dowry. It's a fool's errand, certain enough. We Hingans love our fairy tales as well as any folk, but we know the three wonders are no more than fantasy. You have to admire her clever ploy to remain unwed, though, which is why it's the talk of the land.
A masked man carrying a mermaid. Frankly, I've not even sure I could imagine such a sight, and I certainly haven't witnessed it. I do see a man with a curious mask, though. He made landfall in a small boat, and I soon departed on foot soon thereafter, so I haven't seen him since. I'd wager he made his way to Azim Steppe or Yangsha, like most who pass through here. DK Donkey Kong.
Now that we're about all back, let's share what we've learned. Hopefully between the four of us we'll have heard enough to go on. So, through Azala was indeed sighted. No one can confirm which direction he departed in, and if your source is correct, Alpa is no longer with him. Did he stash her somewhere before landing in Ishari? Where is he now?
The three wonders may provide a clue. According to fairy tale, the treasures are merflesh, the gem of fair souls, and the philosopher's fin.
I shudder to think of the young lady being forced to marry Nahazal of all people, based on his thief. His thefts so far, it does seem like he is collecting the wonders, or treasures with passing similarity to them at least.
Indeed, if Tsukumo is his substitute for the jewel of fair souls, and your upper is meant to be the source of merflesh, that leaves only one.
Flesh? Certainly implying a level of dismemberment that I'm not comfortable with. We have to stop him. Yes, I realize that. If you have any brilliant idea as to how, now's the time. Cannot allow him to stay one step ahead of us. We can say with some certainty that Nazara has made it for either Yangsha or Azim Steppe, where he can only be up to no good. But it's also likely that Alpa has been imprisoned somewhere between here and Kugane. So what should we seek?
I would be happy to ask the other members of the Design Circle to search for your friend. There is no finer find seekers of treasure on the Ruby Sea, and it will free us to continue tailing the thief. Shadow. Oh.
Well, I would prefer to see to help us safety myself. I cannot deny that I am at a distinct disadvantage at this lance. It probably would be better to leave the searching to those more familiar with the area. While we pursue Zala.
He's fine. He's after the what was it now? Philosopher's Fin, correct?
If our assumptions are correct, then that's the only one left. And we know he's not too particular on whether he lays hands on the right thing. Kujak, do you have any idea what can pass for a philosopher's fin? At a glance? A fin of yokai. He seems so easily kidnappable sort.
A Namazu who speaks and articulately as that. Yes, he does sound like a prime candidate. What you say is true, but one could easily call all of the Namazu who have mastered the common tongue been to philosophers. We cannot count out a villain to do so, to be so selective. Oh, nor do we know if he made for Yuzuka manor or rather, do Oro Iyo.
Well, if potential finned philosophers can be found in either location, I suppose we'll have to split up and cover both. I'll take Yuzuku Manor. Mazet can come with me, if only so that I can keep him from accidentally injuring anyone himself. Included. Anyways, I'm sure that the locals will be about to point us in the right direction.
Then we will hasten for Doro Iyo. I only hope that we arrive in time.
Kabuto?
I have heard word of the festivities taking place here, but I wasn't aware they would be so extravagant, extraordinary even.
By the big one, our comrade and Finn. You are here to assist on our new project, yes? Our latest, greatest event? Hi. interpret that as I haven't the foggiest idea what you're saying. You speak, so allow me to explain. Thoroughly, we are currently planning our most ambitious event to date. A exceedingly cultured performance based on the beloved Carol of the Eld, Grey King of Orient. We have spread word of our upcoming masterpiece far and wide for Kugane to Yangsha, so doubtless our great many will be in attendance. By the way, sir, it is rare to see one such as yourself here at the steps. Am I correct in assuming that you are an ambassador of the Kojin tribe? How might I address you?
My name is Kabuto. I am indeed a Kojin of the Blue, an elite of the Divine Circle. We typically pursue treasure, but our quarry today is a villain, whom we suspect is in search of a philosopher's fin. We have traveled here to stop him before anyone comes to harm.
Oh, are you perchance speaking of a philosopher's fin as detailed in the new records of ancient matters? One of the three wonders fascinating. Are they seeking it on the Azim step? I am quite certain the records make no mention of the location. So naturally, having spoken to Jack, you concluded that I would most readily be identified as the source of the required fin. Esteemed as I am indeed, there could hardly be a more obvious choice for a fin philosopher.
Oh god, I sneezed so hard I hurt myself.
Wait. I seem to recall there are many discussions that the philosopher would not be played by you. Yofu. Saigetsu the Enlightened. We decided as Kyori for the role, remember? We already made the costumes to fit her.
The role of a philosopher, perhaps we could hear more of this new event of yours.
Oh, very well. In our upcoming performance, we are reenacting the journey to the west made by the three kings in the days of yore. Kyorin has been chosen to dress as the Philosopher King. Oh. One would think that the Namazu best suited for the role would be I, Sugetsu the Enlightened. Most erudite and learned among us. Renowned author of the methodology on the metaphysics of the merrymaking, but Yushin continually insists.
That's it. Miyazan must have heard about the performance and learned that it would include a philosopher. This is why he makes for the Azim steps. If he also knows that she has been selected for the role of Philosopher King, Gyoren will be in grave danger. Where is she now?
If I recall, she spoke of a traveling to the Dawn Throne to receive ritual offerings from the Oranai stock. We've been running low as someone keeps partaking without authorization.
Then we must make for the Dawn Throne at once. With me.
I was not really following that, no, but I am most confident that Gyorin's fin should remain attached to Gyorin. She needs those. It will. It will. It's all well and good for Gyoshin to sprint off to big one knows where, but it's hardly advisable for me to leave the festivities unsupervised. I will remain here and inform Gyorin of the situation should she return.
I don't know why it's loading faster now. It wasn't before.
Goodness! Goodness, how kind of the Oronite to share so much food with us. It will take more than a few Namazu to carry me through all this. Thankfully. Oh, hello. Can I help you with anything? Yes, yes?
I suppose. I'm supposed to believe that's the face of a philosopher, but I suppose a fin's a fin, and the client won't know any better. So in you go.
What's the meaning of this? Let me go, let me out. Oh no! Stop! Stop! He really was after Gyorin. Finn. Finn's Finn. Gyorin's Finn. And now he has both of them. He put her in a barrel and the horror, the indignity. What do we do?
We should ask with our comrades at Yuzuku Manor. They need to hear this and may have an idea of where Nazua would take this ill-gotten treasure. Can you contact them, Gudrak?
Nothing to report. Have you any luck? He's kidnapped an Oazu named Gyorin? That's not good. He's got all three wonders in hand then. But if we are to assume that his sudden quest for the three wonders and the young lady's wedding dowry was connected, there's a good chance that he would revisit Kugane at some point. Whether to present the items to her or to her would-be suitor. He would have to retrieve Alpa beforehand, of course, meaning that we finally have a chance to get ahead of him. We can return to Kugane first and And be ready to snare him when he arrives. Let's rendezvous in Kugane. As said, the book Cairo Inn. I'll see you there.
What did Jiomin suggest? Lay a trap, Kugane. It could work, but we will need to return post-haste.
We should too. Yoof. Shigetsu the Enlightened first. We should tell Shigetsu the Enlightened first. I am sure that he will be many thoughts of your situation. Maybe even a few helpful ones.
Very well. We will speak with him before we depart. He is doubtless worried about Gyorin, and it would be unkind to leave him wondering.
I will find Shigetsu the Enlightened and be right back. You two work with the Lollipop Guild. Yoshin has appraised me of the ill news, and you indeed to apprehend the culprit in Kunkashi and Ten even.
Yes, if we travel fast enough, we can succeed in reaching the city before Nazea Jeb does.
I've always wanted to. I've always had my travel handle, travel spin wheel, and travel anvils packed. Just in case. I am most prepared. Ready to go. Yes, the sack will be tight. Will be a tight squeeze with both of us, but if you put Shigetsu in head first and tail first. Stop right there. Yoshin, exactly what are an artisan and a member of the literary meant to be against an opponent who has failed even Gudrak? For us to blunder in without a stratagem would be the highest of folly. No, these two ought to journey ahead to Kugane unless Nazaro arrives sooner than expected. Meanwhile, I shall devise a valuable plan based on the principles laid out in the Smart of War.
Smart of War?
We shall join them anon. I do not know what these principles are. No, not even a little bit. No, but I will do as you say if you think that it will help get Kyorin back.
That could be his plot.
This is as long as basically a class quest.
It might serve us to have a clearer idea of Shigetsu the Enlightened's plan. But we can wait no longer to depart. Come, we will hasten to the Cairo Inn.
Ashdaya. The double Kyrin!
The others should have arrived before we did. I assume that they have occupied themselves by gathering information throughout the city in the meantime.
You two make good time. We left for Kagane just after I spoke with you and only arrived a so while ago ourselves.
Have you been able to learn about Nazaya?
He was successful in returning to Kagane ahead of him, though. Not by much, he's already made port. We saw Dogworkers holding a large barrel and screaming sacks from his scruff under his closed watch. Unfortunately, so whatever his plans are, were likely already in motion.
The prisoners were where he has sent them.
There's a large vessel docked at Pier 1. It seems Appa and Yurin has been taken aboard. I have Nazet. Keep an eye on the situation.
I saw the ship where we arrived is unmistakably the Kuroboro Maru. If I recall correctly, the merchant Kagayama purchased it for a hefty sum some time ago.
Kagayama, you say? And who might that be?
A man easily as vile as Nazar Job himself. He once conspired to take Kugane Tower, holding the Baguio Pal hostage. As he made ludicrous demands, though thwarted, he used his fortune and influence to escape justice. He has taken to using this tactic recently. It is said that in pursuing of a bride spent more gil than most would ever see in his attempt to snare the perfect woman.
A bride, huh? Well, I think we're found Jab's esteemed employer. Udrek, it is I. You know, your favorite Mikote? You're not even the closest to one of my favorite Mikotes. Like in the lower part. Dashing, good-looking ladies' man, future Newell of the M tribe. Yes, well, I'm afraid we have a problem. One that requires your immediate attention. That's why I contacted you. It's vital that you hear this as soon as possible. I've been dutifully keeping watch by the Kuroboro Maru, and Appa and the Namazu has just been brought out on board. We don't have much longer until our mermaid becomes mermaid's flesh.
I would love to continue this little chat we're having, but I'd rather think you should come to the harbor right away.
Was that Zet?
Zet. This is our last chance then. We must stop Nazar. And Nazar once and for all.
There you are, we must hurry. Oppa is a dear friend, and I won't have her turned into mince by some scheming and rather unattractive, I must say, villain.
Mermaid flesh. A fin, philosopher's fin. And the jewel of fair souls. With this, she can no longer deny me. And what a pretty thing she will be. Besides me at our matrimonial feast. I can taste it now. I couldn't possibly care less about you, what you intend to do with the goods, so long as I am fairly compensated. And speaking of payment, I think it's time that we finished up here. I need only carve the meat.
Not a chance.
Finally caught up with you, have you? Though I doubt you have much more to offer this time around.
Jolamin! That was dirty.
With what? Afraid you couldn't have hit her in a fair fight?
I merely prefer to spend my time on foes that are actually worthy, or at least suitably entertaining. But if any of you believe you will present a greater challenge, then by all means.
Very well. I will defeat you myself.
Shadow.
I will defeat you myself, and have you return Tsukumo here and now.
I see them. They are most visible. Ramming speed, yes, yes. That whistle. It is a shiki. It's a shikaishi gumi. Shinsengumi. Pity. I was just beginning to feel a tinge of excitement. But I see I must take my leave. Farewell, Eastern Beastmen. This little chase has been most amusing. Perhaps you may entertain me again another someday. Not this time. As the future Newell and a friend to Jolimin and Oppa both, I cannot let this crime go unanswered. Trust me, sometimes you have to learn the hard way somehow.
Oops, I was looking away.
7 hells. Oh, now we find one with no powder. As if explosives would save the Avengers. Call the misfits yet again.
He survived last time, falling from very high up. Guess he can survive that.
Now we only need ensure that Kagayama meets with justice at the hands of the Shikishigumi. That may pose a problem. Where has that eel slipped off to? He makes for Kogandori, Gudrak, with me. We can meet at the Bakairo Inn afterwards. I will carry the wound there. We're counting on you.
Why do I keep getting viewers when I'm basically just doing weird stuff?
Oh, Cairo. We need not push yourself up. You have only just been free. You have only just been freed from what must have been a very trying ordeal.
I'll be fine. As captain of the Valodina gatekeepers, I cannot let evil go unpunished.
There.
What? How did you?
Well, no more. You may have followed me this far, but no further. Papas of Hugana, behold my loose change.
Oh, money! Free money!
Pardon me, sir, but if you could move a bit to the left. Madam, it is imperative that we capture this village. They're not listening.
Just look at them scour at my feet. It pays to be wealthy. Please, leave this to me.
You're wasting your time, little mermaid. I am master of monetary manipulation, and no one is easier to control than coin and starved commoners. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, Crew Fate, why do you mock me?
Well done. A wire fish.
I saw one on the Namazi's strange contraption earlier. It was so cute, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I don't even like fish.
I believe it is time that you accept your fate.
Yes, I think that's quite enough escaping attempting the... Yes, I think that's quite enough escape attempting. For one day, you've made it perfectly clear who the villain is here, right? My Shikishigumi friends?
You cannot do this to me. I have a woman to coerce, a marital banquet to consume. It seems that the matter is resolved at last. Just shall we go and inform the others? I pay visit to Shihoumi. Thankfully, she is able to place Sakumo back where he belongs.
The innkeep was kind enough to call a doctor, but it seems that no one has more than minor injuries. And apparently that's no better treatment for scratches and bruises than the Abokai and hot springs. I guess we'll just have to visit them again. Let's continue where we left off, before we were rudely interrupted. Sure, shall we? I am so sorry, Alpa. What? You have absolutely nothing to apologize for. Not now, not ever. It was my duty to protect you, and I failed utterly. And it looks as so long to free you, and I couldn't even manage that without him. Maybe not. But the rescue wouldn't have succeeded without your leadership. Not to mention how you saved me from being sliced in two. You may not be able to do everything yourself, but I cannot ask for a better second in command. I thank you. I am grateful to everyone else too, of course. Guja Kabuto, Gyoshin, Naze. Hold on, where's Nazet? Maybe he's still changing? Ah!
Never fear, it is I. It is I. Nazet. I discovered this floating in the sea after Nazao disappeared. Now, how do I look? Rakish?
I'm throwing that thing back in the ocean and you along with it. Just when you think he's learned something.
If I may ask, Yoshin, how did you know to find us on the Kuroboro Maru?
It was easy to spot you from above. I knew that stuffing the Mikoshi with all the cloud's breath in our store was the right choice, yes. My convenient. And I'm glad that you made it out safely too, Gyorin. Thanks to all of you. Being trapped in a barrel was harrowing and frightful and frightening. Splintery peril. Yes. But it was worth it for the chance to enjoy these hot springs together.
If you say so.
What is this gem in your helmet? It is most unusual, quite unique.
This is the soul of my dear friend, Tsukumo, more valuable than any treasure in the whole of the Ruby Sea. He is what Nazaa stole from me, and I am truly grateful to you for helping me retrieve it. As Gyorin says, despite our tribulations, I feel fortunate to have met you all. I hope that we can continue to strengthen our friendship now that we are all safe and sound.
Then please come to our festival. Yes, yes. We can strengthen our friendship and all of our assorted limits by carrying and Mikoshi together. If you're ever in Eosia, come to Al Amigo of Alodai. Gatekeepers will give you the grand tour, and you can stay at the Castium.
Furthermore, you are now access to a wide variety of wares of... Yeah. You have gained the immobility. Whoa! Alrighty. Alrighty. I actually really like that look, so let me just... I think this looks awesome. Okay, with that, that is it for now. Well, I'm not done. I'm probably gonna go use the restroom, do a bunch of other stuff, and then start a new stream because I need to do a few more things. And I want to do. I'm not gonna go any longer for the second stream. I'll probably just do an hour. An hour or so, maybe less, depending on how far the other things go. Anyways, that is it for this stream. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, I stream almost every day. I start between 9 to 7. I started at 9:40 today. Thank you for watching, and if you can, like, subscribe.